Naरायण जय भागवत भगवान की है आरती। मधुर बोल जगपंत गोल सन्मान निगाने वाला बिगड़ी को बनाने वाला।
मधुर बोल जगपंत गोल सन्मान दिखाने वाला बिगड़ी को बनाने वाला।
श्री राम यही घनश्याम यही
श्री राम यही घनश्याम यही
सबकी महिमा की आरती। जय भागवत भगवान की है आरती। जय 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 भागवत seated at this time. At this time, we hand over to our host who will do words of welcome on behalf of members of his family.
Devotees, once more again tonight, let me take this privilege to welcome each and every one of you here tonight. We have all these nice, beautiful Brahmin devotees, Pundit Kivat, Pundit says and his Dharampatni, Pundit Kivat, his Dharampatni. We have this nice, beautiful Bhajan and Kirtan group. We have my Pandit ji here, Pandit Rudra, and all you wonderful people who are coming here to join together with me and my family, night after night. Bhagwan blessings to each and every one of you. Tonight, devotees, I am so happy. I think tonight my wish become fulfilled tonight. In front of me sitting is my doctor. This is a doctor that will have me looking handsome today. Doctor and his Dharampatni and his family. Dr. Ji, we are so happy to welcome you in this blasphemous Shiv Mandir. Devotees, I want you all to sit down, relax, and listen to the beautiful words coming from the Srimad Bhagavad Puran from the lips of our Reverend Vyasji. Thank you very much. Babaji.
श्याम रामचंद्र की जय, वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय. This evening, as we get prepared to listen to the beautiful Gatha, this evening we bow our heads in prayer. As we turn our thoughts away from this material world, visualizing that one infinite being, he who is worshipped on every altar in this world. From him we have come, and to him we shall eventually return. Who know of our present, our past, and our future? Salutations and I notice thy feet again and again. Be pleased with us, for your children. Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Shri Saraswati Namaha. Sits at the banks of the Holy Ganga. Raja Parikshit is preparing for that appointed time when death will come. Sri Sukhdev Muni becomes the Guru. Sri Sukhdev Muni is but only a child, a youth. Sri Sukhdev Muni says to Raja Parikshit, just as I am saying to you tonight, let us pray. And Sukhdev Muni begins to tell Raja Parikshit through the medium of this beautiful prayer. What does he say? Riddhi Siddhi Dana Siddha Saranva Dana Sumiro Vadama Madana Ganapati Kripanina Gani Gani Anandavana congratulations to the feet of Lord Ganesha. He Buddhi Danta, give him intelligence. Bless me with a sharp intellect, so that I'll be able to retain the beautiful words expounded from the Bhagavad Maharaj. Help me so that I will not only be able to listen and understand, but I'll be able to use this to help those around me and then help myself. Oh Lord Ganesha, salutations unto thee. Jaya Shiva Nandagan Bhutnath Bhavaya Harana Bhakti Nishay Nirvan Gauravarana Mangala Karana. To that God who is easily pleased, Hara Hara Mahadev. Hey Bhagwan Shankar, ocean of all mercy and compassion, my prostrations and I notice thy feet. May you free the souls of those who are in bondage. This is my prayer. This is my petition. Listen to me. With love, with faith and with devotion, I pray this beautiful prayer. Hey Braja Chandra Mukund Braja Bhushan Dushan Harana Tatha Bhava Bayapan Charan Sharananiyani Kara. He Braja Chandra Mukunda, he Bhagwan Sri Krishna, my adorations that I feel, Mokham Karo Nivasanam, Pangulam Devingim, Yatripavaham Vande, Paramananda Madhavam. You who make the impossible possible, the blind to see, the deaf to hear, and the lame to walk. He Prabhu Anand Rata, Gyan Hamko Niji, bless me with knowledge, the knowledge I will teach you. If you give me the problem, Bhagwan, you will surely find a solution. I bow and I plead again and again, be pleased with me, I'm your child. Jaya 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 Jagadish, Sweet Sesha Maheshayada, Mahima Amitaya He, Veera Veera Gadapadahi. Oh Lord Jagadish, Bhagwan Vishnu, you are the sustainer of the universe and all that is in it. May you help us to sustain good morals and good values in our lives. May you bring shanti and peace in our home. This is our prayer. Dehu mohi varna Radha varaya varasana Prema varim sada Vidchit me patiraye. You will restore upon us any burden and any gift that we ask for. Tonight we pray that may the souls of our prisoners be free. Tonight we pray that may you bless us with happy devotion. This is our prayer. Moi kachune kachunai aur vastu prabhu jagati pasahire maname ya bhakti dani sada. Will you teach me and guide me into knowing and recognizing what is bhakti, devotion? May I not only practice devotion and activity, may I serve those around me. Service to you, O God, is service to man. May my life be filled with bhakti, devotion, through the life that I live, through the karma that I perform. This is my prayer. Listen to me. Neela Gopiya Yaki Dije Kiradayana Vanavanisa Moor Mukute Siri Pare Hare. May your grace flow through me to the world around me. May your blessings be showered from the top of my head to the sole of my feet. This is my prayer. This is my petition. Oh Lord, listen to me. I pray. so from time to time we only altar. If we are faulted in any way, Shama Karopa Divas, and it is our prayer, it is our petition. At that time when that door is upon us, may we merge in one institute, may we never suffer. Prabhu, Bhagavan, listen to our prayer, we pray. Guru Paraja Dharji, Tarahu Bhagavat ki tarah, jo Sukri Mamuri, Gai Pariche Nirapati Soy. Adorations at the feet of Guru, chanting our Guru mantras in mind. May the dust of the lotus-like feet of Guru cleanse the mirror of my ignorant mind. Shri Guru Charana Sarojina Many nights, we would have been privileged to listen to many beautiful kathas emanating out of the Bhagavad Mahapuran. The Bhagavad Mahapuran is very prevalent to the day and the age that we live in now. In the Bhagavad Mahapuran, we learn many valuable lessons that we can apply to our day-to-day life to help us to climb the ladder of spirituality. In life, many of us we are very concerned about climbing the material ladder. Many of us we are very concerned about climbing the academic ladder. Many of us we are very concerned about climbing the material ladder, the ladder of wealth and everything else. But how much of us and how far up are we on the spiritual ladder? The ladder that will take us to God, to mukti, to God realization. This evening I want to ask a beautiful question. And I begin by asking this question: what is life? What is life? Many answers can be given to that very simple question. One answer that we are very familiar with is, life is made to eat, drink, and make merry, and when dead, bury. I'm happy you all know. But only foolish people will reply. Only foolish people will give that reply to that question. You know why? Life does not end when death comes. Life continues beyond death. The intelligent mind knows that death is not the end, but death is a new beginning. After we die, the physical body falls to the ground. It is not the end, but it is a new beginning for the Atma, the soul. Bhagavan Krishna, he has now grown very quickly into an adult. When we look at our homes and we look at our children, just yesterday they were babies. Just yesterday we were combing their hair and showing them how to brush their teeth. Actually, I should change that. My mother still comb my hair and show me to brush my teeth. Just yesterday, we were packing the lunch bags to go to the kindergarten. And we'll put the little snack and the little juice and the little cheese-based sandwich. You all remember? And then we advanced to primary, and then the lunch bag became a little more heavy. Fried aloo and sada roti, tomato choka in a little container, macaroni and cheese. And then we advanced to academic, to our secondary level. You know, earlier today we were having a conversation in the car, Pundit and I. And we were discussing and we came to the conclusion the hardest part of our schooling was A-levels, nothing else. And we came to the realization that once you pass A-levels, you could go through anything else. Everything else is a breeze. But A-levels is something that really takes your brain. It takes your sanity, according to Pundit Rudra. And he said to me, he says, that explains why you behave the way you behave. How I behave, I don't know. I hope I behave in a good manner. Bhagavan Krishna has advanced. He is no longer you. But Lord Krishna places his flute to his lips. And every time Lord Krishna begins to blow in that basuri, Lord Krishna charms the heart of all of those who are here. As far as the basuri will be heard, the ladies will switch off their stove, they will stop their cooking, and they will rush to this place where Bhagavan Krishna is, just to get a glance at him, just to see who he is, just to listen to the sound emanating out of his basuri. It mesmerized them. But not only the lady folk, the males too were mesmerized. For they grew to love Bhagavan Krishna. In life, we grow to love those around us. We can express our love to those around us, and they can reply. How can we express our love to God? What can we do to prove our love for God, for Bhagavan? What can we do that will show God that we really love Him? How can we show? This entire place where Bhagavan Krishna lives, this dham, this ground, this place, is as though some type of jadoo is taking place, some type of magic. But although he grows into an adult, Lord Krishna is a little bit chanchal. Chanchal means what? He's a little bit naughty. You know, there is a little child in all of us, regardless of how old we become. There is a little baby in all of us. I don't know about you, I still have that baby in me. I don't know about you, I will still look at my mother or my grandmother or my aunt and I'll go and put my head on their lap and I'll say scratch. I don't know about you, I can't sleep until I drink my Milo. Up until now, I don't know about you. While you might be checking your WhatsApp or your BBM or your Tango or your Viber or your whatever before you go to sleep, I have to drink my Milo before I go to sleep. It is a child in me. Bhagavan Krishna places his basuri to his lips. And any time the sound of that basuri permeates the atmosphere, it brings a different feeling. The atmosphere changes. But in this place where Bhagavan Krishna lives, every time they hear his basuri, they begin to sing to him. What will they sing? Tonight, in the company of Bhagavan Krishna, everybody stands. But there are two people missing. One whose name is Rukmini, and the other, her name is Satyabhama. Rukmini and Satyabhama, they both love Bhagavan Krishna. And having love for Bhagavan Krishna, it is as though it is a competition taking place. We do not have to compete for the love of Bhagavan. He says, every night thus far, and I will say this for the rest of my life, it is not the quantity of anything that we do, but it is the quality of whatever little we can do. Let us do it from our heart to the best of our ability. From the time they hear the Basuri of Bhagavan Krishna, they begin to sing. What will they sing? Vrindavane Krishna Bhajena Basuriya, Vrindavane Krishna Bhajena Basuriya, O Vrindavane Krishna Bhajena Basuriya. O Vrindavane Krishna Bhajena Basuriya, O Vrindavane Krishna Bhajena Basuriya, O Vrindavane Krishna Bhajena Basuriya. बांसुरी गध का सुखादी कर ही करनिया, हमारे कर ही करनिया, कृष्णा नाम काल हमने देकर ही नंदना, राओ वृंदावन कृष्ण बाजेरा बांसुरिया, ओ वृंदावन कृष्ण बाजेरा बांसुरिया, ओ वृंदावन कृष्ण बाजेरा बांसुरिया. मोहननाथ गणेश करे हे सबसे कृष्ण कन्हैया, रामा सबसे कृष्ण कन्हैया, करका करका दियो भैया, दीप कर कन्हाई नाता, ओ वृंदावन कृष्ण बाजेला बांसुरिया, ओ वृंदावन कृष्ण बाजेला बांसुरिया, ओ वृंदावन कृष्ण बाजेला बांसुरिया. कृष्णा समझे देकर गोप्य देकर कृष्ण कन्हैया, रामा देकर कृष्ण कन्हैया, चरणे कृष्णा हुई देकर नाथ गुजारा, ओ वृंदावन कृष्ण बाजेला बांसुरिया, ओ वृंदावन कृष्ण बाजेला बांसुरिया, ओ वृंदावन कृष्ण बाजेला बांसुरिया. hearing the Basuni of Lord Krishna, everybody becomes intoxicated. Have you ever heard Dasa? You say I'm going to know, but I wouldn't dance, you know. I just go in. And when Dasa starts to play, your foot started moving itself. Ever happen? No, that can't happen. You have to move your foot. You ever hear a song and you just feel like getting up and dancing? You ever hear somebody singing and you just feel you could get up and dance and move? It says when they hear the sound of this basuri echoing, their hearts are charmed. Narayan, Narayan, a visitor comes. He doesn't go to the place where everybody is gathered, you know. He goes to this place where ladies are alone. He goes to this place where Satya Bhama is. And Narad Muni approaches Satya Bhama by calling Narayan, Narayan. You ever see somebody praying morning, noon and night? Sunday morning they pick the big basket of flowers and they go to the temple. And they're singing Bhajumana Hari Hara Om Har Har Har. And ringing the bell and thing. You see the bell over my head, I don't know why. Ringing the bell and sing Har Har Har. And when they reach home, they're like Ravan. You go into the yajna, you know, you're well clapping and you have on your urni and you have on your chandan and dhoti and thing. And you sit down and you're well prayed. Pundit say pray and you pray, hands up. And when you go back home, you're like Ravan, the devil himself. You can't talk and smile with the people home. The people home afraid you. They're afraid people watch you. Much less to talk to you. You know anybody like that? Don't answer. Don't answer, don't point me. Narad Muni approaches Satya Bhama and Narad Muni begins to have a beautiful conversation with her. What will he tell her? Listen. Bhajuman Hari Haro Sumiru Mane Narayana. You're a little tired? You're tired? Only ain't looking tired, but always song and little tired. You know, I'll tell you, this evening, I don't know what your problem is, but I'll tell you what is mine. And you know, it look like every evening I have a problem, a different one. This evening, before I came here, before I showered to come here, I was visiting one of my aunts in the hospital. And while there in her company, she died. So, of course, everything becomes frantic. It's a death at home now. And then I looked at the doctor and I said to the doctor, can you please do me a favor? I don't want the body to go to the mortuary. Can you please help me so that it can go straight to the funeral home? She started louding me up. She started abusing me, but I'm wearing a short pants and a t-shirt. And she said to me, well, we have procedures we have to follow, and so I can't do what is against the law, so I have to do what is prescribed. She didn't say it like that. She said it colorful. That's the description I can give to you. And I'm looking at her, a nice little Indian girl like myself, a boy, and she has the raksha on her hand. And after she said what she had to say to me, I looked at her and I said, let me take this opportunity to introduce myself to you. So I saw the raksha. I said, but before I tell you who I am, that lady lying on the bed is a grandmother to me. She's my grandmother's only surviving sister. Well, was surviving. And I am Pundit Sunil Seetahal Maharaj. She said, oh God, Baba. She said, I'm dying to meet you. She said, I'll do anything you want me to do. When the funeral home will come. And I said to her, do me one favor. One favor. Today I promised myself I'm not going to reach the day I get late. Do me one favor. Can you wrap this body up as quick could be and send it down to the mortuary? And pretend you don't know who I am. Pretend I'm nothing to you, and pretend that this lady who died is nothing. Because that is how you just treated me. And not because of my name, the way you will treat me will change. And she bent her head and she was ashamed. And she looked at me and she said, I'm so sorry. I said, you are sorry? I said, I'm not even sorry for my aunt who died, I'm sorry for you. Because you have no ethics, you have no moral, you have no value, you may have education, but you're the biggest educated fool I've ever met. In a time of mourning, in a time when a family needs support, it is not only the duty of family to support, but it's the duty of the doctors. That is their duty. That's the job that they have. I am a Pundit, I can't say I'm not going to do the funeral. I'm a Pundit, I can't say I'm not going to do the puja. I'm a Pundit, I can't say I'm not going to do the yakya. But there are ways that we can do things. There are ways that we can say things. And not because now you know I'm Pundit Sunil. And she came to me to the elevator and you know what she said to me? Are you going to talk about this on the radio? Because before I said anything to her, I asked her her name. And she got a little bit frightened. Now that she knew, well, I'm on the radio, she thinks that I will go. One fool makes a lot. Many fools. She's foolish by herself. I'm not foolish. So, that's my story. I could sing half dead too, you know. But you ain't seeing me singing half dead. You hearing me? You see me? Death is certain. Granny died. I will die too. But until that time, I don't want to waste a moment singing the praises of God. And you too, if you want to sit down like what we call in Trinidad a mux, you be muxi, not me. I prefer to die in the temple singing God name. I don't know about you. I don't know about you. Doctor, no offense. Because we have some good doctors as well. But we really have some bad ones. Baju man hari haro, sumiro mane narayana. Everybody. Baju man hari haro, sumiro mane narayana. Oh, baju man hari haro, sumiro mane narayana. Narayana, Hari Narayana. Narayana, Swami Narayana. I want all of those who are listening to this broadcast to hear how nice the people in our Toba could sing, right? So I want you to sing, don't sing from your lips, but sing from your heart. I want everybody to sing from your heart, alright? Bhajuman Hari Haro. Oh, Bhajuman Hari Haro. Narayana, Hari Narayana, 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 Swami Narayana, Narayana. Oh, Bhajuman Hari Haro, Bhajuman Narayana. Oh, Bhajuman Hari Haro, Bhajuman Narad Muni went up to this person, this being whose name is Satyabhama. And Narad Muni says, Satyabhama, you are well dressed, you are looking beautiful. But do you think that Lord Krishna really likes you? Do you think that he loves you, Lord Krishna? Tonight, if I ask you the question, does God love you? What will you say? How will you reply? Does God love you? You sure? How do you know? How do you know? How can you be certain that God loves you? There are many answers that we could give to that question. Narad Muni looks at Satyabhama. Narad Muni says to Satyabhama, he says, you are dressed and you're looking very beautiful. But I think Lord Krishna loves somebody else more than you. Well, Satyabhama, she flies in her rage and she looks, ha ha ha, she starts to laugh very loudly. She says, Narad, without a doubt in my mind, I know that Bhagavan loves me more. Narad Muni says, no, I don't think so, I think otherwise. Have you ever given your opinion to somebody who asks you for your opinion? And then they say, nah, I'm sorry I asked you. I regret I asked you in the first place. Maybe I shouldn't ask you. The needle is on E and the light come on. And you ask the person in the passenger seat, you think we'll reach the gas station? And the person say no, and you say, why don't hush your mouth? You can't be positive. Why didn't you say yes? But you just ask. You ask for the opinion. And now when you get the opinion, you're in disagreement. Satyabhama begins to laugh in dismay. Sometimes when we hear certain things, we have to laugh to in dismay. We must not always believe everything you hear. You ever heard that before? Don't believe everything you hear. 3/4 of what you hear might be just as fake as the person you're hearing it from. Only fake people will bring fake messages, you know. You know that? I don't know. I don't carry no message. Sorry. Because I know the messenger is the first person to get, you know what? What? Satyabhama begins to laugh and Narad Muni says, you know what? I'll prove that to you. I'll prove that Lord Krishna loves somebody else more than you. Bhagavan Krishna, he's playing his basuri and he's innocent. He's away from this. Far away. And Satyabhama, she looks at Narad and she says, Narad, after she listens and she registers what it was told to her, she says, Narad, who might Lord Krishna love more than me? Who? Somebody ever came and saying, you know, somebody says something about you, but I don't want to tell you who. Ever happened? Somebody says something about you, but I don't want to tell you who. But I will tell you what they say. And after you hear what they say, you say, tell me now who it is. Who says something like that? Tell me now. I can't wait, just tell me now. Oh God, man, just tell me now. Ever happened before? Happens all the time, you know. Messengers very technical when they bring messages, you know. They like to be important. So they have you in suspense. Satyabhama says, Nara, who will Bhagavan Krishna love more than me? He says, why? I think that he will love me more than you. Satyabhama starts to laugh even more loud. She says, I don't think so. And Narada Muni says, well, there is a simple test. There is a simple way that you can prove your love for Bhagavan. How can we prove our love for God? Can you tell me? How can we prove our love for God? You know, when we die, the Guru says, there are questions that the soul will be asked, and there are questions that the soul will not be asked. One of the questions that the soul will not be asked is what bank you had your money in. One of the questions that the soul will not be asked is where your house was. One of the questions the soul will not be asked is who you knew and in what position they were. Because you know everything you have to get now, you have to know somebody in a position. But instead, the soul will be asked, I gave you a house while you were living. How much people you invited into that home? I gave you existence and I gave you many things. I gave you money and a bank account. How much people you gave who are less fortunate than yourself? You know how much people save in their money? They say, Baba, I work and I save it. I have enough to son and burn. You ever hear that anymore? You're right, you know. When you're dead, they're taking your money and they're burning it. They buy the box and the clothes and they put it in the sun. If you're lucky, you might get an umbrella. But in the hot sun, down by the creek, you're going down the road. Or Waterloo or wherever. Hot sun, ready sun and burn. Now that she hears this, Narada Muni says, I'm going to tell you, and then I'm going to go to her, to Rukmini. But I want you to listen. I want you to prove how much you love Bhagavan. And how will she now prove? Narada is giving, he's giving an example of how she can prove a love for Bhagavan. Seetahal Govinda Radhe Gopal. Seetahal Govinda Radhe Gopal. Radhe Gopal, Radhe Gopal. Radhe Gopal, Shama Gopal. Seetahal Govinda Radhe Gopal. the test of love is but a simple one. Have you ever been in love? No answer. Have you ever been in love? I've seen head shaking all out. Up and down, side to side. Some people are going right or wrong. They might break off. Have you ever been in love? Now Muni says your test of love is but a simple one. We're going to bring a huge scale. And we will put Lord Krishna to stand on one end. And you now, Satyabhama, you will give Lord Krishna away in dhan, his weight in dhan. You will give it away in gold and in jewelry and in all the nice things. And Satyabhama, without even thinking, she agrees. She doesn't wait for Narad Muni to call Bhagavan Krishna, you know. Satyabhama starts calling Lord Krishna. You ever want to tell somebody something, but you discuss it with somebody else first? And you say, don't go and say until I say. Wait until I say and then you will talk. And as soon as you turn your back, they take out the telling you. Don't say I say, you know. But she come in or he come in. No. He go and tell you this, but pretend you didn't know it. Ever happen? Be real. We in the temple only don't lie. We came to the temple to make sure we don't go to Nara, to hell. So let's leave all our sin here and let's talk the truth. This is the place to talk the truth. You know, just recently I was reading in Manusmriti. Manusmriti says that when we say Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti 3 times, it is equivalent to when you stand in front of a judge or a person in authority and you say, I'll tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. You repeat truth 3 times to make sure that you're going to tell the truth and you're still lying. Satyabhama doesn't wait for Narad Muni to do anything. Satyabhama rushes. She calls out to Bhagavan Krishna, oh Krishna, innocent as innocent could be. Lord Krishna comes. He stands and Lord Krishna puts his basuri to his lip. And Lord Krishna begins to blow. Blowing his basuri. Satyabhama, she starts bringing all the jewelry and all the gold and she starts putting it on the opposite side. And while Satyabhama is doing this, Narad Muni, Narayan, Narayan. Jaldi, jaldi, quickly he goes to Rukmini. And as Narad Muni goes to Rukmini, Narad Muni begins to have a beautiful conversation with Rukmini. Isn't it strange that Narad Muni is the one to make all the mischief and all the trouble? You know anybody who is making mischief all the time? You know anybody who is making mischief all the time and appointing me first? Because anytime you could sit down up here and he could tell you what you want to hear down there. Oh God, he nice, huh? He real nice. I over like him. But anytime I tell you what is the truth and the reality, you say he felt in bolas. Me, I want to hear him. One member of my group said to me, you're pelting bolas. I said, how much hit you? I said, when it hit you, you're supposed to get up, not be asleep. So if a bolas fall on you, it's not what I say, no. That making you feel bad. It's because it offended you, you're feeling bad. So if you take offense to something I'm saying, it means you don't check me. You have to check you know who. Because I pay tax on my mouth. I don't know what you're doing with yours and your life. Sort yourself out. Who sort you? I always say that when the Pundit sit up here, the Pundit is no longer in charge. Somebody else comes and takes over. Somebody else guides into where the Kadha will go. This evening I did not even plan to read this. I opened the book and I saw it and I said, you know what? Maybe I should read this. I planned something totally different. Narad Muni goes and he stands. And as he begins to speak with Rukmini, this is what Narad Muni is telling. Listen. Hari Narayana, Hari Narayana, Hari Narayana, Jai Rama. Murari, Kunja Bihari, Avaduga Hari, Jai Jai Ram.
Krishna Murari, Gauraya Hari.
Jai Jai Ram, Hari Narayana, Swami Narayana, Hari Narayana, Jai Ram Ram Ram.
Hari Narayana, Hari Narayana, Hari Narayana, Hari
He goes to Rukmini and Narad Muni begins to speak very, very beautifully to Rukmini. You know when we want somebody to do something or we want somebody to jump on board and be a part of whatever we have planned, we know how to talk. True enough. You're real nice, you know. Only you could make barfi. You know. Your barfi is the bestest. It's so good. Nobody can make barfi like you again. You know. Like God bless your hand. When you make that barfi, it is melt in your mouth. And I really want some barfi like that. I want barfi out of this world, and the only person I know can make out of this world barfi is you, you know, Baba. You ever make some for me? After I don't tell you all that, you know one thing about barfi, you know. But you're forced to say yes. And then he say yes, and he go on home and his mama trouble. He call, he say, Kamla, Pundit Sunil want barfi. What we gonna do? He says, make the best test this. And she say, you didn't tell him you know how to do nothing? You didn't tell him you can't even land the stove? No, how I could tell him no, because he tell me now. And I didn't know how to tell him no. So I tell him we go make it. So, but I don't know how to make it. Well, we go order it in some big store, little store, something. We go order it. And we go carry it and we go say we make it. You're forced to say yes. When the person approach you and tell you all this nice thing, they don't sing your praises. They don't put you up on a high pedestal and now you're up there. You know what happened? What happened? Baba, we hear you on the radio, and if you know how we like you, we over like you. My auntie and my uncle and my cousin and them coming from Kwaito. And when they come, they want to have a little Ramayana, Baba. Come now and do it for them. How you won't come? So open up a diary and I say, well, 7 to 9 book, do it a little earlier in the day now. Alright, Baba, we go do it 2 to 4. Oh God, you're over nice. When I don't book the date now, actually, let me give you a good example. I left the morning after Shivratri. Shivratri was all night, and 6 o'clock in the morning I was on my way to the airport. My flight was 9 o'clock in the morning. And I was on the radio all night. So I left and I went to India, and one of the boys in the group took up my diary. And he saw a Saturday looking kind of free, last week Saturday. So he decided his neighbor wanted to have a Ramayana. She's celebrating her 60th birthday. So he said, yeah, the Pundit available. So he tell her, yeah, the Pundit will do the Ramayana. So he wrote in my book, Ramayana. So I came back a few days before, and I'm seeing this thing Ramayana, but it's not my handwriting. So I'm wondering, whose Ramayana is this? Who could it be? Then I go to do a puja, Friday evening. And the host of the puja said, well, I will see you tomorrow, Baba. Very sorry. Very sorry. I'll see you tomorrow, Baba. I say, wait, she said the Ramayana. You forget? I say, who you put the Ramayana with? Well, I called Choi and Choi get the man from the group and then booked it for me and they say, you say okay? I said, me? So what time is the Ramayana? The Ramayana is 3 o'clock. And I have radio from 4 o'clock. I say, so how much people do you invite? Well, I print about 400 cards and everybody come from away. I said, who name you put as the Pundit? She said, well, you? I said, but I did not book anything with you. She say, yes, Baba, check your book. I say, well, my book of Ramayana, it never say Ramayana by you. I don't know where. I got in trouble. So I called another Pundit to go and do the Ramayana. And I'm calling him the night before. And when he goes to do the Ramayana, I say, I'll come for 2 minutes because it will look real bad. But I didn't promise. But now, everybody seeing my name on that card, coming to the Ramayana, expecting me, and when they go, they will think, you know, Pundit Sunil is a real setup. You know, he set up the lady. And you know, I don't know nothing about that. God hear me. I may lie when I'm down there, not here. I said to my group, I said, what we gonna do? They said, well, we gonna do it. What you gonna do? And I'm now in the boiling water. I'm afraid to call a lady, I'm trembling. To call a lady and to tell her I can't come. Satyabhama is full of ego. And Satyabhama, she doesn't wait a moment. She starts pulling all the jewelry that she has and everything else. And Rukmini, hearing the words of Narad Muni, Narad says, Rukmini, you now have to prove your love for Bhagwan. You have to give him away in hand. His weight in something that you prize the most. What do we prize the most? What do we consider to be valuable to us? What is valuable? Strange, right? Real strange. Everybody fighting for the Bira. Mama dead, poor mama. And Baba say get 5 pieces of gold. And they go and they get 5 chinky pieces. You know what is chinky? Or kunchi. Kunchi or chinky or whatever. Small, small, small. But everybody fighting for Mama Bira. You know the day I went to the funeral home, when they were dressing my grandmother, that thought went through my mind. Nobody's fighting. She was an intelligent person. She gave away everything before she died. Intelligent. And she said to me, she said, don't cry. See, when I did, don't cry. I said, why? She said, the people go save me and leave no money to bury me. Don't cry. No emotion. And the thought went through my mind. Because you know what I did? The towel that I took when they showered her and they dried her, well, I dried her. That towel I brought back home and I washed it and I kept it. I said, this is my towel. The clothes that she was wearing, I didn't make them cut it off. I made them take it off. And I brought it back home and I washed it and I said, I want to keep this. You know when you're there in the video with a soap? How much people fighting for the Bira who want the soap? How much people fighting for the Bira who want the towel that they dry your skin with? How much people fighting for the Bira will want anything that you are wearing when you're dead? But they wear Bira, right? You are worth nothing, but what you have is worth something. True now. I like you, no. And in your mind you say, I like it for where, huh? You better give me quick. Give me quick before you're dead, you know. So we don't have to fight and debate and prove that it belongs to me. Narad Muni says to Rukmini, he says, now you have to prove by giving in dawn something that is prized. Tonight, what is the most prized possession that you have? What is the most prized thing that you have? What is it? What's the most prized thing you have? Your house? Your car? Money? Bira? Let me hide mine. What's the most prized thing you have? Family? Your mind? Some people don't know mind. You didn't know? Watch your days live and behave. Oh God, you're the radio. What's our most prized position? Rama ancestors. You know what Rama ancestors? Goswami Tulsi Das tells us. Bari bhagya manusaka most prized possession we have is this human body. You don't know? But not even this human body belongs to us. This human body was designed and given to us. Sadhana Dhamma Moksha Karadwara. It is a dwar, the doorway to moksha. What is moksha? To winning the real lotto. The lotto that cannot be bet, but the lotto that can only be won through our karma, or good karma. The human body is a doorway to God realization, to mukti, to salvation. Sadhana Dhamma. Satyabhama is busy taking all her jewelry and all her prize things, materially, the gold and the diamond and the... And Rukmini pauses and she wonders, what will I consider? How can I give something that is equivalent to Bhagavan Krishna? And Satyabhama places everything but what she is wearing, jewelry. And the scale is only a little bit again to touch the ground. A little bit. Nothing much, just a little bit. And Satyabhama starts taking off her ring and her chain and her bera. She starts putting it. She realized she has nothing else to put again. You ever say, I want to tell you something and I want to tell you now, and listen to me, and you start talking, and you say, I don't talk now, me have nothing else to say. You talk now. Ever do that? You have never do that? I do that all the time. Because you see me, I won't have a clear conscience. I'm not pretending. You're nice, you're bad, you're bad. I'm telling you, I'm not pretending. I'm not a pretender. She recognized now that she has nothing else to put, and Lord Krishna puts his basuri to his lip again. And as the basuri begins to echo, Satyabhama, she bows her head. She's a little bit shamed now of her actions. She starts taking off all her jewelry and everything else from his skin. And you know what happens? By this time, Rukmini comes out. And as Rukmini comes out, what will happen? Rukmini comes bringing something. What will she bring? Hari Sundar Nandam Kunda Hari Narayana Hayo Hari Sundar Nandam Kunda Hari Narayana Hayo Hari Kesava Hari Govinda Hari Narayana Hayo Hari Sundar Nandam Kunda Hari Narayana Hayo
Hare
Satyabhama, Hari Sundar Nanda Mukunda, Hari Narayana Hari Om. Sundar Nanda Mukunda, Hari Narayana Hari Om. Everybody, Hari Sundar Nanda Mukunda, Hari Narayana Hari Om. Hari Kesava Hari Govinda, Hari Narayana Hari Om. Gao re, aao re, ras rachayo re. She's taking off all that she placed on his scale. And Rukmini comes. Rukmini, she appears to be normal. How can we judge somebody? Do we judge a person based on how they're looking? Earlier, the doctor looked at me and she said, I can't help you. Protocol is protocol. You could be who you want to be. And then when I said, I am Pundit Sunil, she said, oh God, I'll help you anything. She appears to be normal. Appearance, sometimes when we look at appearance, we make a misjudgment. Never judge the book by its cover. Never. Get in the book first. Read. Never judge a person based on somebody else's opinion. Never. Never judge a person based on what you hear. You be your own judge. You meet for yourself. You see for yourself. You find out for yourself. By yourself. Lord Krishna says, live yourself by yourself while here in the world. She appears to be normal. Satyabhama in her mind, she says, well, you know, it seems as though I'll win. Because she comes with nothing and I have all this jewelry. So she has nothing to put on the scale. So if she has nothing to put on the scale and my scale went down, then it means that I'll win. So Satyabhama stands and she's looking. She's anxious. You know much people give us enough ammunition to destroy ourselves? You know what people encourage us to do and to say just to watch us get destroyed? You could tell she so, and you could tell him so. And make sure and say it, you know. Don't hold back. And when you get in your trouble, they say, I never say no. I never tell you to say that. Or you could say something like that. And you say, but like I getting crazy? You just tell me to say that. She appears to be normal. In the eyesight of God, we are all equal. Guru Granth says, the rich man and the poor man, the Pundit and the vagrant, the doctor and the policeman have no degree when it comes to God. The only degree it have is the degree of humility, the degree of bhakti, devotion. That's all that it have when it comes to God. God don't want MSc and BSc and CCC and whatever. God, you think you could go and say, God, I am the doctor? God, I am the Pundit? I might get more licks for standing up and saying I am the Pundit. It says now, Rukmini appears to be normal. And she goes, and as Rukmini goes, the first thing she does is she bows to Bhagavan Krishna. And as she bows, looking at Bhagavan Krishna, she then goes to the opposite side. And it is as though she is saying, Prabhi Sinagar ki jay sabakaja, hitte hiraki ko sar puraraja. It's as though she is saying, God, you walk in front and I'll walk behind. But whatever the outcome is, God, I know it is through your grace. It is as though she's saying that. And that should be our thought. That should be the way we think. Our mentality should be based on that. Putting God first and walking behind. And Rukmini goes and Rukmini has one leaf in her hand. One leaf. A tulsi leaf. Rukmini puts the tulsi leaf. She says, I'm putting this with prem. Prem means love. Om Sri Krishna Arpanam. And as she rests the leaf, the scale balances. Satyabhama faints away. Satyabhama begins to cry and scream. Satyabhama is looking for sympathy. You know much people looking for sympathy? They're looking for sympathy. They prefer to go out on the street and beg than to go and work. They prefer to be a parasite than to be a blessing. There are some children till today. You know, today I had the privilege of talking to a mother. She said, I don't know what to do again. Imagine it's 12 o'clock and my children ain't get up yet. I said to her, your children don't need licks, you know. You need some. Your children don't need disciplining. You need some. Because you allow them to sleep. I said, what time they went to sleep last night? She said, me even know when they come. How old are your children? 10 and 14 years old. And then when that 10-year-old and that 14-year-old wayward from 10 and 14, you could imagine? I'm a pundit. I work for the National Petroleum Marketing Company. And my mother calls me at 10:30 every night. Where are you? I'm nearly home, ma, and my mother lives in New York. Where are you? Who with you? And I sometimes say to her, I said, is this a job interview? So much questions. Are you a police? She said, I am your police. Answer. And now I'm in more trouble, Baba. I'm in more trouble. I don't know, you know, I like the days when mothers didn't know to use the computer and thing, you know. My mother makes sure we have FaceTime. So she's not calling to talk, you know, she's calling to see. She wants to see what is happening. So I seeing her and she's seeing me. So I can't say I'm in the temple when I'm somewhere else. Show me the Murti. What do I do? Can I tell you something? Do anything you want. But make sure and answer when your mother calls, you know. I'm an adult. Well, I think I consider myself to be an adult. But in the eyesight of my mother, I'll always be her son. I'll always be her child. Discipline starts at home with mother and father first, then anywhere else. When the children sleeping till 12 o'clock, 10 years and 14 years, you think when I was 10 years I could have been sleeping 12 o'clock? Man, I would have get so much licks. I'm telling you. It was a rule in our home, nobody sleeps when the sun is rising. Get up, shower, offer your dhar, say your prayers, eat breakfast, do whatever you have to. And you could go back and sleep if you want. But get up. And that's why you see everybody dying, you know. By 40 years, you're done dead. Because you're eating a hototo of food. You're going to sleep. Body storing it as fat. You're getting up hungry like you never eat in the night. Eat a big meal in the night and go to sleep and see what will happen. The next morning you get up and your belly going grrr. You're hungry. And eat something light and get up the next morning and see what happens. You feel as though your stomach's still full. That's true or not? Is that true or not? Rukmini See, I told you FaceTime. Look. See, I didn't lie. See her? She hide her finger. Look. See her? Rukmini, she puts a single tulsi and she puts it tulsi, the scale goes down. What measure can we use to prove our love and our worth to God? What are we worth? What are we worth? What is our true worth? How much are you worth? Mama, how much are you worth? How much are you worth? Papa, how much are you worth? Nothing? Nama. To me you're worth something. Maybe to you you're worth nothing, but to me you're worth something. We are worth more than we can imagine. You know, I'll never forget, one day I went to the hospital and I saw this young boy. His mother said he drank Gramazone. And after everybody left, a young boy, maybe 25 years old. And after everybody left, I went to him. I said, why did you drink Gramazone? Tell me the truth. I said, you wouldn't die anyway, so tell me the truth. Don't keep any secrets. Tell me anything you want to tell me. So you see you don't drink Gramazone, your soul ought to suffer. Tell me the truth. He said, for the neighbor $2,500. And the neighbor promised to kill me. So before the neighbor killed me, I wouldn't kill myself. I said, so the neighbor stupid and you more stupid? Your life is worth $2,500. What is your worth? We are all kings and queens in this world. You all know that? Live, rise, get up. Don't sit down and cry and mope. Everybody only want to cry and mope. I sick, I over sick. I feel like go dead. Anybody tell me I'm so sick, I feel like go dead. I say, well, I know the people in dance forever. We fixing it up. One time. No trouble, no worry. I say, if you want, I go shave my head too. When you go there? You ever check if I trans when it's a good day? Sometimes we make the most foolish comments even about ourselves. Me, I can't do that, you know. I'm too old for that. I'm too stupid for that. You say you stupid, what's somebody else to say? Huh? We shouldn't even tell ourselves, or we shouldn't allow anybody to say to us, I'm stupid or foolish. We only as brilliant as we want to be, you know. We only as smart and intelligent as we want to be, you know, and we allow ourselves. You all know that? I said one night before the doctor didn't come doctor overnight. And I couldn't just come and sit down here and talk, you know. The heights of great men were attained not by sudden flight, but they, while their companions slept, they were toiling upwards in the night. Hard work and perseverance will bring even mukti and liberation to our soul. Tonight, I want you to reflect. One day we'll all be going down the road. And when we go down the road, you know what you'll be hearing? What you'll be hearing when we go down the road? I be akela, jai be akela, do din ki zindagi hai, do din ka mera. The jewelry behind, everything behind the children grow. Nothing going to but your karma and your actions. And all of us, we live our lives. All of us, we live our lives. You know how we live our lives? Pretending that we will not die. We don't die, you know that? One day we'll all die. Anybody here will live forever? Please tell me how. I want to know how. I might try, but I want to know. Huh? You know how we have to live? But one day, no amount of food you put into this body, no amount of water you put into this body, no amount of dressing up you could dress up this body will be of any use. That's when the soul say, I'm ready to go, I'm ready to exit. Nothing matters at that time. Nothing matters at that time. So it is important. We need to start living our life. You know how we should live our life? This is how we should live our life. Hari ka bhajan mana re mere mapiya bhajan bina to sing the praises of God. That's what a bhajan is. But our life should be lived like a bhajan. A host of actions coming together. Every day we do something to serve God. You feed the dog. You water the plant. Earlier today, we were speaking in a puja. We have puja every day. And I said to them, isn't it amazing that everything was created for a purpose, even the frog? You all remember that? Even the frog. I said when we see the frog, we go and make a handful of salt and throw it on the frog back. But that frog is around the house to kill the ants and all the insects. We didn't think about that. The frog is doing us a favor. You all know that? And we see the frog and we say we're going to kill the frog, and the poor frog don't do nothing. You say, I pray the frog. You ever wonder? Watch how small the frog is when the frog sees something like you. You ever wonder? What must be going through the frog mind? Huh? You say, I pray the frog, and the poor frog small so. And you big so. When the frog see you, the frog must say, monster, monster. And in your mind you say, kill him, kill him. And the frog saying, run for my life, run for my life. Every one of us were born with a purpose in mind. Everything was created with a purpose in mind. What is our purpose? What is our goal? What is life? Ask yourself. Vrindavan Viharinaraki. We all collectively join in the hymn as we make obeisance into the sacred fire. This evening, as we make these obeisons into the fire, I want everybody to clap and sing with me. I want everybody to clap and sing with me this evening. What and how is taking place. Everybody, today, the Pradhan deity of today is Devi Mata. Let's pray to the baby. Everybody. Jagajanini Ma Amne Bhavani. जय भगवती देवी नमो भारते जय भगवती देवी नमो भारते जय पाप विनाशन बहु पारणे जय पाप विनाशन बहु पारणे जय भगवती देवी नमो भारते 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 माता की जय। कृपया बजाय आप ही दीजिए ना सोचता है बस ये जो लोग को सिखा ओम साधु चरते साधु चरते वयोधिकम्या शङ्खचक्रधराधरा अक्षया पुण्डरीकाक्षा प्रेतमोक्षप्रदो भवान् गीता गङ्गा च गायत्री सीता सत्या सरस्वती ब्रह्मा विद्या ब्रह्मावली त्रिसंज्ञा पुण्डरीकिनी अर्कमाता चिदानन्दा भावाग्नि विनाशिनी वेदत्रयी परानन्दा तद्वर्तज्ञानमञ्जरी निगमकल्पतरोगनिकम्पनम् सुखमुकाकणि परमं सुखम् पीवन भागवतं रसमं सुखम् भूर्भुवस्सुता भूमिभासो त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव
त्वमेव बन्धुः सखा त्वमेव
त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणो त्वमेव
त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देवा
त्वमेव सर्वं
मम देव देवा
कन्हैया कन्हैया तुझे आना पड़ेगा
आना पड़ेगा
भजन की कवाला निभाना पड़ेगा कन्हैया कन्हैया तुझे आना पड़ेगा भजन की कवाला निभाना पड़ेगा उमापति महादेव की जय सत्य सनातन धर्म की सत्य सनातन धर्म की सत्य सनातन धर्म की सीताराम 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 कहिए जाहि वीर रामे राम जाहि वीर रामे राम जाहि वीर सत्य सनातन धर्म की At this time, we will ask for Honorable Doctor. Oh God, that was the doctor. Doctor, I humbly apologize, you know. We will ask the doctor to give his blessings. Dr. Tilak Singh, in whichever way he chooses to at this time.
Thank you very much, Babaji, Seetahal, both of you all, and condolences to the passing of your grandma's sister. Love and blessings, and she remains in our thoughts and prayers. And there's always a little worrying when you get a doctor to speak just before the meal starts. But I think the only medical thing I will say is to just go a little easy on the bus-up shot. But certainly it's really wonderful to be here as part of this holy occasion. And it's not just for Hindus, but for Christians throughout the world in this Holy Week. And even the Baptists at the start of this week. And we certainly join them in celebrating joyous occasions. Many thanks for inviting my wife and me and your family, and it's a privilege to be part of this week's holy and spiritual activities. We join in congratulating the Maharajas, and such a memorable event, really. It takes a lot of time and preparation. It takes a lot of love and effort, and we salute this family for bringing the village and the community of Las Lomas together. And I believe that this Murti is going to be a landmark in the Las Lomas temple, but to join the rest of the beautiful Murtis here. The family continues to share its vision, its knowledge, and its expertise and love with us. And we sincerely appreciate the love and the support, the leadership that you provide the community. And in closing, I just want to end with a quote from Gandhi, Mahatma Gandhi, who said that the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. And certainly listening to the discourse of Pundit and knowing the Maharajas as well as I do, they have certainly lost themselves in the service of mankind, in the service of others. And we thank you for that as you continue to serve all throughout the country. Blessings to all. So enjoy the rest of the evening. Happy Easter and Seetahal.
We want to say thank you, Honorable Doctor, and members of his family, for taking the time to come. You know, this evening, earlier today, we had the puja, and Baba said, well, you know, you can't sing like me. So Baba, don't you give back the microphone and hold the microphone. You're right, I can't sing like you, because I could sing like me. So I will sing like me, and you will sing like you. This is not a competition, huh? This is not song off. But I will only sing 2 lines because I promised Jenny that she will dance the rest, right? So, Sintra, I will be singing 2 lines, and then Baba will sing 2 lines. Hey, Breja Basiya, Hari Gorasiya, Ruko Namine Nagariya. Breja Basiya, Hari Gorasiya, Ruko Namine Nagariya.
Babaji read a very, very beautiful katha tonight. Tonight, let me remind you one thing. A lady was selling dahi. A And long ago they have a little enamel pot. And they will have a small little enamel pot. And this lady will be passing in the village. And she invited people to come. And how she will call people? Baba, you remember that? Are dahi bichlahu. And people will come out with their gold and they will buy 25 cents dahi. So this lady is walking the road, going. And while she was walking, little Kanhaiya Krishna Bhagavan met her in the middle of the road. Lord Krishna said, Lalita Sakhi, where are you going? He said, I am selling dahi. And why are you selling this dahi? He said, because I want to make a little change. I want to make a little change. He said, Devi, can you tell me where you are living? She said, I am living in that place they call Vrindavan, over the Yamuna River. A nice little hut, there I am living. Krishna said, tell me all what you just make. She said, I just make dahi, makhan, misri, and all these nice things and have it in a container, and I have it hanging in the house. Little Kanhaiya said, all right. So I'll come by you one of these days. She said, whenever you're ready, you will come. And so this lady walking, selling curry, dahi bichlahu, selling her dahi. And while she was going devotees, it is wanting in mind that one day Lord Krishna will come to my home and he will eat dahi and makhan. Not knowing, Kanhaiya Lal, makhan chur, what he did, he gone straight out of home. And so, break down the door, and what he did, put his hand inside of the container with the dahi, and so he started eating. And while he eating the roti, there were a few people who standing and peeping. Baba said that to the people last night, remember that? They was peeping at him, and so Krishna Bhagavan came out from the room, and what he said was this, come on, Rama. Oh, Sangalagal Kanhaiya, Sangalagal Kanhaiya. Temple you can do and sing bhajan, sing nice bhajan like this. Or if everybody let their voice and sing in his bhajan, how nice it will be.
Baba, let me stop you. You didn't tell me you had to do my explanation, number one. And number two is, I'm kind of hungry. So, you tell me we're going to sing. So we ain't talking, we're going to sing.
Devotees. You know the katha? What Baba said makes so much nice sense, devotees. So much sense. There was this Bhagavad and Baba said everybody to sing. Everybody was going to sing. Nobody singing. You know why? Nobody liked the Baba.
Oh God, you're going to say that in this one?
The Baba begging the people of how you want to sing together. Sing. If you want to sing, Bhagavan will be pleased with you all. Baba started to sing again. Nobody singing. So you see how this fellow with the video stand here? This fellow came from India. and came with a video camera. He said, Baba, would you give me the okay that I could video the whole crowd and video how these people singing? So I'll carry it in here and everybody will hear how people in Trinidad are singing. The devotees know what happened? Everybody now start to sing. The Baba said, look at all you. All you're singing for God, all you're singing for the video man. So devotees, come on, everyone. Just one line again.